They say every great story is simple. Every great story is about more than just what happened. It's about what it means to be human, what it means to have hope. This is the story of one boy who was born into poverty, who grew up without a father, and had a body that did not want to grow so that he could play his favorite sport. A boy who, through sheer determination and unmatched natural talent, went on to break all records and won everything there is to win in the world of football. And in the end, when even his biggest rival was knocked out, this boy led his country to their third world title, and finally silenced all those who said he could never do it. He is the legend, Lionel Messi. It's me. Welcome to my channel. And today we will look back at the incredible journey of Lionel Messi, right from the day he was born in a poor neighborhood of Rosario, Argentina, to leading Argentina to victory at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. The year is 1987, and on June, in the humble working-class neighborhood of Qatar in Rosario, Argentina, a baby boy was born to Jorge Messi and Celia Cucitini Messi. They would name him Lionel Andres Messi, but everyone would soon start calling him Leo or Lion, which would later become his official name as well. His father worked in a factory and his mother was a part-time cleaner and part-time hairdresser. They also had two sons, Rodrigo and Matias, and a daughter named Maria Sol. So their family was like any other typical middle-class family, happy but struggling to make ends meet. Little did they know that their youngest son would soon take them and the entire world by storm. Lionel showed early signs of exceptional talent and skill with a ball at his feet from a very young age. At 4 years old, he was already juggling a ball like a pro. By the time he was 6, he was playing for a local club called Grandoli and had developed a strong passion for football. One day, after watching a local team play in an exhibition game, young Lionel told his parents, "I want to be just like them." Although his parents were worried about their youngest son going out on the streets to play football, seeing how passionate he was about the sport, they enrolled him into a local club. Soon his talent was evident for all to see, and it wasn't long before people started calling him the new Maradona. But little Lionel didn't know that greatness comes with a price. When he was 11, he was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency, which meant that if left untreated, he would never grow to be taller than 145 centimeters. This obviously came as a massive blow to his parents. How could he ever play football professionally if he wasn't fit and tall enough? With limited financial resources, his parents did everything they could, including mortgaging their car, selling all their appliances, and taking loans from friends and neighbors. Nothing was too big a sacrifice for them to make sure their youngest son could get the treatment he needed. FC Barcelona scout Carles Rexach was the first person to spot Messi playing and immediately recognized his extraordinary talent. Despite being undersized for his age, Messi impressed Rexach with his exceptional dribbling skills, vision, and passing ability. Rexach wasted no time in offering Messi a contract with FC Barcelona. The only problem was that Messi's parents were reluctant to let him go. They were concerned about their son leaving home at such a young age, and also worried that he wouldn't be able to handle living in a different country. In order to convince Messi's parents to let him join the club, Rexach and Barca made a generous offer. They agreed to pay for Messi's medical treatment, accommodation, and schooling. In addition to this, they also offered Messi's father, Jorge, a job at the club as well. Seeing no other options and desperate to ensure their son received the treatment he desperately needed, Messi's parents eventually relented and signed the contract with FCB. At just 13 years old, Messi moved from Argentina to Barcelona, Spain, where he began training with the club's youth team. Despite being homesick and struggling to adapt to his new surroundings, Messi's dedication to football never wavered. He trained tirelessly, determined to succeed and make his parents proud. And his hard work paid off. After impressing Barca's management, Messi was promoted to the first team at just 17 years old, becoming the youngest player in the club's history. On October 16, 2004, Messi made his professional debut for Barcelona in a friendly match against José César Sporting CP. And just 4 days later, he made his La Liga debut against another Spanish club, RCD Español. While he didn't score in either match, his performance showed flashes of the brilliance that would come to define his career. As the years passed, Messi continued to develop into one of the best players in the world. In 2008, he helped Barcelona win their first treble, securing the La Liga, Copa del Rey, and UEFA Champions League titles in a single season. But despite individual and team success, Messi's journey has not been without its challenges and setbacks. He suffered injuries that threatened to derail his career and faced criticism from fans and media when Argentina failed to qualify for the 2012 Olympics. Despite all these obstacles, Messi's passion for football remained undimmed. He continued to train hard, honing his skills and pushing himself to be better. And in 2015, he led Barcelona to another treble, cementing his status as one of the greatest players of all time. But his greatest challenge was yet to come. Throughout Messi's career, he faced criticism for his performances for Argentina, despite winning numerous individual accolades, including a record 7 Ballon d'Or awards. Many felt that he had not done enough for his country and that he was destined to remain in the shadow of his idol, Diego Maradona, who had led Argentina to the 1986 World Cup title. However, Messi's determination to prove the doubters wrong remained constant. He continued to perform at a high level for both club and country, setting records and inspiring awe in equal measure. In 2021, Messi announced that he would be leaving Barcelona after 21 years, bringing to an end one of the most successful periods in the club's history. He joined Paris Saint-Germain on a 2-year deal, reuniting with former Barcelona teammate Neymar. While his time in Paris was marked by some success, including winning the Ligue 1 title, Messi's true calling remained representing his country on the world stage. On November 2022, Messi led Argentina to the final of the Copa America for the second time in his career. In a tense and dramatic match against Brazil, Argentina won 1-0 thanks to a goal from Angel Di Maria, ending their 28-year wait for a major trophy. Finally, Messi had achieved international success and silenced his critics once and for all. But even after all this success, there was still one thing missing from Messi's trophy cabinet: the FIFA World Cup. In 2022, as Messi and Argentina prepared for the World Cup in Qatar, anticipation was high. Could this be Messi's year to finally lead his country to glory and cement his legacy as the greatest player of all time? In Group A, Argentina faced Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. After a shocking 2-1 defeat to Saudi Arabia in their opening match, Argentina's hopes of winning the tournament appeared to be hanging by a thread. Many began to wonder if this was the end of Messi's World Cup dream, but he had other plans. Messi rallied his teammates, leading them to a crucial 2-0 victory over Mexico in their next match. In the final group stage match against Poland, Messi's brilliance shone through once again. He scored a penalty in the 34th minute, helping Argentina secure a 2-0 win and topping their group. This set up a round of 16 clash with Australia. Once again, Messi stepped up to the plate, scoring a brilliant solo goal in the 56th minute to secure a 2-1 victory and send Argentina into the quarterfinals. There they faced the Netherlands in a tense and dramatic encounter. There they faced Croatia, who were led by their captain and talisman, Luka Modric. Messi put in a masterful performance, scoring a stunning solo goal in the 5th minute. He then assisted Julian Alvarez for Argentina's second goal in the 36th minute. Croatia pulled one back in the 69th minute, but Argentina held on to secure a 3-0 victory and a place in the final. Standing between Messi and his ultimate dream was France, led by their captain and star striker Kylian Mbappé. The final was a tense and dramatic affair. Argentina took the lead twice through Messi, and then Mbappé equalized twice for France in the 80th and 81st minutes. Extra time saw Messi put Argentina ahead once again, only for Mbappé to complete his hat trick in the 118th minute with a penalty, sending the match into a penalty shootout. Amidst the tension and drama, Messi converted his penalty for Argentina. In sudden death, France's Kingsley Coman and Aurélien Tchouameni missed their penalties. Argentina's Gonzalo Montiel stepped up to take the winning penalty, securing a 4-2 victory and Argentina's third World Cup title in history, and Messi's first. As Messi lifted the coveted trophy, Tears streamed down his face, a testament to the years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice that had brought him to this moment. It was a moment that transcended sports, a moment that captured the hearts and imaginations of millions around the world. From a young boy who dreamed of playing football to a global superstar who had captured the world's attention, Messi's journey had been nothing short of remarkable. He had faced countless obstacles along the way, but his determination and passion for the game had never wavered. Through it all, Messi had remained grounded, humble, and focused on his goals. He had used his platform to give back to those less fortunate and had become a role model for aspiring footballers around the world. So here's to the legend, Lionel Messi. May his story continue to inspire generations to come. As Mahatma Gandhi rightly said, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. So if you have dreams, if you have goals, then don't stop until you reach them. Let Messi's story be your inspiration. Thank you for watching.